What's up, guys? Welcome to a late edition of your post-work stream physics class. Eve says hello. It's good to relax and go on vacation sometimes. And Elvina K subscribed on Twitch. Thank you. Starting off the stream on a good note here. Thank you for the continued support, Elvina. Appreciate it. I believe Elvina was my second ever Twitch subscriber. Celebrating, is it a 2-month, a 3-month anniversary? Sweet. 3 months. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let me click a few red dots. Shout out to those of you who are coming through. I know this is like not our normal schedule. Life's been a little crazy lately. I've talked about this before though, like the last couple weeks have just been like extremely busy. So I'm probably not gonna go through like all the dailies like I would normally on stream. There's actually like some specific things I want to do. And like maybe we'll end up doing dailies anyway, but like there's some specific things I want to do on stream for both Nikke and Etheria. Let me get that mic a little bit more in front of me. So I'm finally going to do the solo raid. We're going to do some solo raid. I've literally done 0 challenge runs, so no idea what the bosses even like to fight. Let me click some red dots here in the store, and then I'll check in with chat, see who's out there. Have I been talking to myself this whole time? I don't even know. I guess I know Elvina's here because she got the 3-month sub for Twitch, but I don't know. Is anybody else here? Okay, so we got we got Lone Syndicate, Malk, Elvina. What's up? What's up? Hello. Hey there. You're also over here too. Oh, Elvina also popped up on YouTube. I thought there wasn't going to be a stream today with how late it was getting. Yeah, so I announced it on Discord, but I mean, I understand probably like not everybody's looking at my Discord 24/7, right? But yeah, I did announce there that I would be starting late. But I imagine a lot of people probably thought that I just like randomly wasn't going to stream tonight. So apologies. Oh, sneeze. Okay. Let's check in the outpost. Late stream. Yeah, it is a late stream. What's up, Black Ace? Welcome to the stream. Let's grab some loot. We'll advise the girls. We're waiting for some more people to join, maybe. Or maybe nobody else shows up. That's entirely a possibility. Or maybe I tap into an entirely new audience of late night people. That would be cool. Shout out to all the new late night viewers. Life happens. Yo, ain't that the truth? Life happens. Dude, it was so hot today. Like, I went outside around lunchtime, and it was like 91 degrees out. It's actually kind of warm in here. I might have to resort to turning on some AC in a minute, but we'll see, we'll see. I might just be feeling warm because I was, like, doing things. Do you ever feel like you just get warm from, like, doing shit? Like, oh, I moved things around the house too much. Now I'm hot. Alright. Nope, Rouge is done. Alright, I got okay, I'm breaking my own rule here. As soon as I got Aid to 20, I should have given her some gifts because I'm gonna forget her. I'm gonna forget her. Let's give her some gifts right now. What am I holding on to these for? Like, I have so many. I mean, I'll tell you what I was holding on to them for. I wanted to stockpile them for the Stellar Blade collab. Because I was like, I don't know like how many I'm really going to need to like max out like all the units affection. But I definitely went like... I went overboard on this. But let's use some of these. Yeah. Aid's gonna get a bunch of gifts. There we go. 25. Zwei. What's up, Bob? Welcome to the stream. Have I bested Mirror Container yet? So the last time I tried it was the last time I did it on stream, like 2 months ago or whenever that is. I was actually just thinking about that the other day. I was like, maybe it's time to give it another shot. The thing is, with Mirror Container, is since I never built Ein, I need to be strong. Like, really strong. Like, it's really hard to push at, like, a lower CP if you don't have Ein. But it might be time to give it a try soon. Sup, Kikro? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was not kidding about late night stream. That's true. That's true. It's how it had to happen today, unfortunately. Malk finished Miranda's treasure, and now she's stronger than your T3 helm. Dang, gotta buff Miranda. I mean, honestly, like, you know, CP can just come down to like, oh, I got a lot of cores on this unit and a few lucky overload lines. And then, like, even if it's like a random support, like, suddenly they're like your strongest unit, you know? It'd be like that. All right, I'm missing an advise on one person. It wouldn't be a physics class stream without me trying to figure out at least one person to advise. Delta. See? This is it. She was level 20 again. This always happens. All right, we're giving her a gift now. There we go. May this never happen again. All right. Advise. Lone Syndicate says, I know we haven't gotten to Etheria yet, but you got Yelly Skill 3 Max. Nice. Basically, turning her into a nuke, and you can one-shot most teams in PvP and adds in Doki Doki. Don't stand a chance. Dude, that's nice. And yeah, we'll definitely talk more about Etheria in the second half of the stream. But yeah, Yelly's crazy. I haven't upgraded my skill 3 on her yet. But I've been nuked by her in PvP. It's definitely possible. Like, the fact that, like, if she lands the defense break before, because, like, you know, maybe you, like, effect resist or whatever, but if, like, the defense break lands, you're cooked. You're definitely cooked. Alright. Grab some more shit. Oh, let me move this a little bit. Hey, what's up? Welcome. We got some more people coming into the stream. Shout out to my YouTube videos. Videos? I mean, hey, we'll give a shout out to my YouTube videos. I was going to say, shout out to my YouTube viewers and my Twitch viewers. Okay, so we're going to do interception. Warm up the fingers. Fight some squids. How come I have red dots and advise? Welcome, Josh. It's because I have videos that I haven't watched. So I have like their like affection stories or whatever, and they're like just sitting there. So that's why I have a notification. Seafood is on the menu tonight. You actually use Miranda's treasure for the first time. This raid made your Red Hood damage insane when paired with Grave. Oh, I gotta do this thing real quick. When paired with Grave, would have used Snow White, but her overload lines are trash. Okay, first of all, get your Snow White in order, okay? I don't want to hear that your Snow White lines are trash. Second of all, I was just thinking about building my Miranda's treasure. Like, she might be one that I actually put some resources into. She was always going to be my next one if I did it again. I just wasn't sure I wanted to commit. And she's not going to be ready in time for this raid, unfortunately. I like to do Snow White shenanigans anyway, as you guys well know. So yeah, Miranda. Oh, dude, we almost got the tier 7 before this QTE. That would have been cool. I feel like that's when you know you've really made it. When you're like, alright, I don't even get to the QTE, it's already dead, then like, you know you're strong. Oh, there's tier 7. Alright. Let's quit. Now back to being broke. Perfect lattices for who knows how long. Dude, everybody needs perfect lattices. It's true. Snow White is trash without Miranda treasure. Yeah, unfortunately, Snow White is struggling to be competitive nowadays. Josh May says, hey, I watched a lot of your videos. Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. When I got into Nikke at the start of the Stellar Blade collab, thank you for explaining so many things. Your videos have been a valuable resource for me. Well, I'm glad they've been helping, and glad you could make it onto stream. Thanks for watching. And welcome to Nikke. I think it is still one of the best gachas you can possibly play. All right, so let's tackle this raid. Let's just see what we have in inventory really quick. Dude, it's kind of weird. We kind of have like triple events happening right now. Like we kind of sort of still have Stellar Blade, and we have Nier, and we have whatever Sora's event is called. I forgot. Okay, we're hoping for a blue dude. F me. Come on, like everything about these collectibles is such bad luck for me. When I want a super success, never happens. When I literally want the higher probability, the lower rarity thing, nope, can't get that either. I get an SR SMG. Like, that's such trash. All right. What did I get? A lightsaber? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like a light flare from the. Okay, I remember what event that is. All right. Okay. So let's get rid of this notification. Stellar Blade is gone. I mean, but it's not really. Tell that to the solo raid right now. Do they reveal new favorite items tomorrow in the live stream? Maybe. Probably not. Maybe. As far as I know, we have no word of it. So, I mean, like, anything's possible. Okay. So... do I even need to do anything here? I think I literally don't need to do anything. Let me show you some progress of where I'm at, though. Eve is kind of cracked right now. So, I mean, she's had her maxed overload and affection and, like, cores and all that. Collectible, everything for like a long time, right? But her overload lines are kind of nuts now too. So I have elemental damage, ammo, and crit rate. And these are all like reasonably high rolls too. Then I got elemental damage, attack, and critical damage. This could be a higher elemental damage. Honestly, it could be a higher attack too. You know what? Screw it. Let's try resetting attributes. Let's see if we get lucky. Of course I'm not lucky. These are literally like half the values of what I rolled last. All right, we'll keep it. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Blue line of attack. Okay, okay. Funny, exact same critical damage. Okay, so we will change it. And then I guess I'm going to lock this. And we'll roll it again to try and get the elemental damage back up. Heck yeah, and critical damage just stayed the same the whole time. Okay, excellent. All right, cool. How much did it cost roughly to get your Eve to max? I mean, I had like 120,000 gems, and I think I used gold tickets like 3 times. So, yeah, kind of a lot. But also, I was pretty lucky. It easily could have cost even more. Okay, and then for the chest, I've got elemental damage, attack, and ammo capacity. Nice high roll of ammo capacity, which isn't that important on her, but still having like 1 or 2 lines is good. And then finally on the helmet, I've got attack, elemental damage, and crit rate. It's kind of a bad elemental damage roll. You know what? I'm going to lock this attack. And then let's see if we can get a higher roll on this too. Elemental damage is the same, and then crit rate just get worse. Okay. Cool, shift up. Thank you for that. All right, let's try it again. Bro. Try number 3. Why am I doing this? Why am I why am I setting myself up for torture? All right. I think this is the last one. Let's try it one more time. All right, whatever. I don't. It's good enough. It's good enough. We'll just maybe I'll come back to it eventually. So yeah, that's where Eve's at. I'll show you where Raven is at. So we got her treasure completed. She got her affection maxed out. She's max limit break, of course, no cores. All her overload gear is leveled up, except I kept her boots at 2. And then we got elemental damage and charge speed, and attack and charge speed, ammo and elemental damage, a nice black line of charge speed, and then charge damage and attack. So definitely some good stuff. Not like the best, but very solid lines. We got a couple of W's in there. So yeah, just wanted to show you what like Eve and Raven were looking like, and let's get into that raid. You were tempted to go for max, but you think you're happy with MLB. Yeah, honestly, max is just like for fun, or if you're trying to be super competitive. Dr. Giggles is a member on YouTube. Thank you so much for the membership, Dr. Giggles, celebrating 19 months. Late stream, but you made it. Well, thank you for the continued support, and glad you can make it onto the stream. Okay, so let's quick battle this. I wasted all my rocks I could have saved for summer. I mean, if you see that I only have 14k gems, I don't think custom modules are really what I need to be worried about for summer, just saying. Okay, so to the challenge run. So as I was saying, I have not fought this boss at all. Like, I have literally no idea what this boss even does. I know what it does in Stellar Blade, but I don't know what the boss does here. So, let me take a look at what its mechanics actually are, because I blitzed through it so fast on every other level that I don't even know what it does. So, of course I know it's electric, it's weak to iron, has missiles, fires missiles, dealing damage to single nikke. The missiles can't be intercepted. Oh, can be intercepted. Okay, so we can shoot down the missiles. Energy ball. Fires energy balls continuously, dealing damage to a single nikke. Okay. I wonder if that's something I need to take cover for. We'll see, we'll see. Energy mine. Fires an energy mine, dealing damage to all nikkes. When the signal is emitted, destroy the parts that change color with the time limit to interrupt the attacks. Okay, so we got a QTE effect. Embedded blade. Approaches the squad and swings its blade, dealing damage to all nikkes. Effect. Powerful attack the nikkes can take cover from to avoid. Okay. Okay. So it's recommending I take cover for that. Interesting. See if we can tank through it or not. Yo, this guy's got a... Holy crap, this is a lot of attacks. This is like way more effects than like most of these things have. Okay. Surface-to-surface laser cannon. Fires 2 laser beams. Oh, I know exactly what this attack looks like in the real game. Dealing damage to a single nikke. When the signal is emitted, destroy the parts that change color. Okay, so this is another QTE thing. Interesting. So I got to be looking out for changing color parts. Unleashes energy, dealing damage to all nikkes. When the signal is emitted, destroy the parts that change color. Yet another one. All right, so we're getting a lot of these. So apparently I got to be looking out for colors. He does a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm finding that out. Phase shift. Releases energy, dealing damage to all nikkes. Switch to aerial mode. Powerful attack that nikkes can take cover from to avoid. Okay, okay. Final annihilation weapon. Okay, that sounds epic. Fires a powerful energy bomb, intercepting all nikkes. The attack will be interrupted if there are no expansion parts. Okay, so I guess if I've destroyed the parts on him, then he won't be able to use this move. Air-to-surface laser cannon. This is his last attack. Good lord, how long have I been reading these? Fires 2 laser beams, dealing damage to a single nikke. Effect, attack that pierces cover, taunt, and attract are not possible. Okay. So there's just literally nothing you can do about this attack. It just hope you live. Okay. All right. So again, I've done no research for this. So let's see what the number 1 guy is using. Now, I do want to preface this for any newer players that are watching right now. I mean, maybe you didn't even know you can look at this and then copy it. I did do a raid guide recently. Check that out if you haven't seen it already, to kind of show you some tips and tricks on like how to do raids in general and how they work. But anyway, you don't necessarily want to just copy this. Number 1, if you're a newer player, you probably don't even have the units to build the same teams. But number 2, something that works for the highest score in the game, or even the top 50 or whatever, with like a mega whale account and probably someone who's been molding to get like the best things, is not necessarily going to work for the units and things that you have. So this can give you a starting point, but more than likely these are not the teams that you're going to want to build. But anyway, we're just going to see like what we can do here. It's nice to see Snow White number 1 here. This boss is fun. Okay, what's up, Sidewinder? Stopping attacks opens the core for more damage. Nice. You can't destroy his big laser. He will wipe you out. Okay, okay, okay. So I gotta destroy the big laser. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna come back to this team because this is not a team that I can copy in a meaningful way. I have the units, but I don't have treasure on my Miranda. Maybe I could try it. I don't know. You know what? Let's actually just try it. Let's just try making the teams 1 for 1 and just see what happens. More than likely, I have a feeling I'm gonna die because these don't have healers. I don't know if this boss does a lot of damage. We'll find out. We will find out. Okay. Copy. 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 Okay, so like I said, I don't expect this to actually end up being a good run. 1, because I've never fought the boss before, on challenge mode anyway. And number 2, I don't, like I said, I'm missing some things that probably make this team actually good. But let's do ourselves a favor and start with at least like a kind of easier team. We'll see how it goes with this one. Dude, my Tuve is trash, so I can already tell you like this one's probably not good either. Let's see what happens. We'll probably do at least a few scuffed runs. The solo raid is going to be our main focus for tonight. Okay, I just like instinctively dodged that. I don't know if I actually needed to dodge that, but I saw him coming to like hit me in the face, and I was like, oh, gonna dodge that shit. Oh, I gotta stop the glowing thing. Okay, so that was like a glowing part that I probably should have been paying attention to shoot. Oh, so it's a 2-hit attack. Okay, so he punches, I can come back up, and then he punches again. I think we stopped him from doing something there. Oh, destroyed the glowing stuff. There we go. Alright, yeah. How do you like that, Providence? Destroy the missiles. I can't destroy the lasers. There we go. Interrupted his shit. Destroy some more missiles. Think he's gonna come up and punch us maybe? Nope, more missiles. Okay. Oh, I should have shot his arm. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Pop back up. Get that down. There we go. Alright, alright. Pretty easy dodging pattern there. Oh, Drake just died. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna keep going, like, regardless of, like, if anybody dies, we're just gonna, like, keep going. Oh, shoot his feet, shoot his feet. There we go. We stopped him from doing something badass. Oh my god, he's purple everywhere. Okay, okay. Dude, I kind of like this. This is pretty dope. This is a unique spin. We're not seeing, like, the typical just, like, interrupt circles all the time, you know? Like, oh, well, there's a red circle. Shoot it. Oh, he activated aerial mode. Okay, okay. Yo, that was hella missiles right there. Oh, big laser, big laser. I feel like there's nothing I can do about this. I don't know what's happening. Alright, we just got wrecked. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I was supposed to be shooting in that last instance. I'm guessing that's the big laser thing that I didn't destroy. Dr. Eagle says, if you have a healer, you can tank the front close-up attack. Okay. Or else he wipes you. Alright, well I was dodging the close-up attacks either way. Okay, we'll try the next team. What are we working with here? Okay, so we got Raven on this team. Okay, so we're capitalizing on parts damage here. Parts damage and sustained damage. Okay, because we're buffing both sustained damage on Mihara and Raven with Rosanna. We do have a healer this time. Okay, let's try it. Shoot the wings. Oh, when he's like up there, like hovering to do his like big laser shit. Alright, we are going to control Mihara. It's probably, you know, I should be quick charging, but like we're just trying to like, oh, shoot his arm. There we go. I'm not going to worry about quick charging on this run. Oh, shoot his arms, shoot his arms. There we go. Dude, it feels so much more immersive, like so much more well integrated. When you're not like shooting interrupt circles, you're shooting the actual like glowing parts on the boss, you know what I mean? I wonder, let's try just like ignoring those missiles. Those kind of like don't do that much, if we're being honest. Yeah, fuck those missiles. We don't need to even worry about them. Such an incredible remix, dude. Dude, the music is S-tier music for sure. Okay, nothing I can do about whatever the fuck is happening. Okay, now shoot the... Oh, right, okay. You know what? I hate this shit. I mean, it's fine in Nikke, but this was like my least favorite thing to do in Stellar Blade. Although the wings, yeah. Yeah, the wings were probably the second most annoying thing to deal with. The unidentified Naytiba's version of that kind of thing was even more annoying to me. The Elder Naytiba also had a variation of that. Shoot his arms, there we go. Oh, get rid of that gun. Oh, I didn't hit the gun in time. Oh well, it's fine. We can just heal through it. Doesn't matter. Helm's got our back. Oh, Rosanna went down. Rosanna went down. Okay, okay. It's because, I mean, you know, I can't expect to survive too much when we're, like, failing things like that. We only had a few seconds left anyway. Kind of add to the adrenaline of the final battle. Dude. I mean, yeah, the final battles. Good lord, Rosanna looks so good. Yeah, the final battles, like, Stellar Blade has some of the best boss battles in video game history. I think I can say that confidently. Okay, wait, what is my team here? Oh, we're doing a Red Hood team. Okay. All right, let's control Ludmilla. Stop his gun. No, Lily, calm down. Shoot his feet. Her feet. I should be saying her, honestly. It's either a non-gendered mech suit or a female pilot. No part of this is male. Arms. Did I fight Scarlet yet in Stellar Blade? I have not. I wish. I have not had time to play Stellar Blade at all. I was even going to stream it, and it didn't happen. Oh, I didn't stop that laser again. So maybe one day in the future, I'll still stream it for you guys. I have not gotten to play the Nikke update at all. I bought it. It's installed, but I haven't done anything with it. Get out of here. Alright. Can get some wangs? No? Just a big shockwave? There's his wangs. A great time to reload, Ludmilla. Oh my god. Yo, can we destroy these? Hello? Yo, these wings are... Why are they so tanky? Dude, I literally just don't have the damage to destroy the wings with this team. Oh my god, yeah, we're dead. Okay, okay. Dude, I was shooting them. I was shooting the crap out of those wings. Yeah, Lily is inside it. It's true. Okay. Let's try this Snow White team. It's gonna be bad, guys. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, I don't think realistically, like, when we do another run, when I like actually make teams, I don't think this is at all a viable team for me. As much as my Snow White is highly invested, it's overall, like my my Summer Helm is not invested. My Miranda is not invested. Also, we took a crap ton of damage already. There's no healers. Snow White is already dead. Summer Helm just went down. Yeah. I don't even think most of these units have cubes on them at all. Hello? Oh my god. Alright, yeah. Well, that went about as well as I expected. Pierce characters are super effective for wings. Huh. You're new to nikke, so you can only rank in the top 80%. Dude, even like doing challenge mode if you're a new player is still impressive. Like not everybody's even gonna be able to pass like level 7 if they're new. You're missing out on the frames. There's always more frames. There's always more frames. What does the frame look like in this? Let me see. Reward info. What does this one look like? Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I guess you're missing out a little bit. Honestly, though, I think the Raven Pass frame though is my favorite of the Stellar Blade ones. Okay, so now we got a team with Eve. Interesting. So we're using Made Mast, but we're not using Anchor. So bursting with Rappy and Eve. And we're just trying to get more crit from Mast. Okay, alright. Let's go in. Saw some notifications pop up for your stream. Not sure if it was for Twitch. Oh, B-Boy Sonic has raided me with a party of 4. Sorry, I completely missed that. Thank you for the raid, if any of you guys are still here. I appreciate the raid. We're doing some scuffed solo raid runs. Welcome. Hope you guys had a good time. I assume you were playing nikke before you came to visit. And thanks for the heads up, Dr. Eagles. I definitely missed that. I was too distracted by the cake or getting hit in the face by Providence. I don't know, one or the other. Alright, so again, we're just going to like ignore those missiles. I'm not going to ignore that, though. Yeah, Mast gives Eve's pretty much guaranteed crit. Yep. Gotta be quick on that arm cannon. I think that's the hardest one to stop. Oh, got glowing purple everywhere. Gotta put a stop to that. So presumably this is like the highest damaging team. I think having like Rappy plus Eve on here. I mean, we've also got Crown, Siren. Like this is kind of an OP team right here. This is for sure like the easiest run. Yeah, I thought you were going to shoot me with that arm cannon? I don't think so. Thought you were going to punch me in the face? Yeah, not going to do that either. Get back down on the ground. Ooh, almost missed that one. That was scary. I'm telling you, Eve is distracting. The skin suit is secretly a debuff. Oh my god, she died. Oh no. Alright. We got 5 seconds left. I'm not stressing. Okay. B-Boy says, sorry I did the raid and then had to step away. Hope you're doing good so far. Oh, yeah, well, dude, I missed the notification right away, but thanks for the raid and thanks for the chat. Things are going well. Let's check this. So, okay, yeah. We're like literally half our damage, slightly more than half our damage came from that one team. Okay, so that was a super scuffed run. But again, we just started with, we almost made top 3% anyway. But we just started by copying a team. One of them died in like 30 seconds. And I was learning the mechanics. So now that we have a little bit of knowledge, let's go in again. And let's rethink what worked for us and what did not work for us. So this team was killer. That slapped. We'll keep it. This was surprisingly struggling. I don't know. I could not kill those wings at the end there. I'm not sure what was going on with that. But these are all strong units and ones that I have invested. So it was probably a skill issue. I'll come back to that. Maybe I'll tweak it. This team actually was okay. I said yours went Eve and Rappy carried you? Nice. Maybe we tweak this. I mean, what do I even have on Summer Rosanna right now? Do I have a cube? Yeah, I don't even have a cube on her. Kind of minimal investment in her. I got her skills back up to 4. She used to be max just because I simmed for her at the beginning, but then I reset her. We could try Rosanna in here, but let's take a look at this 15. This is not going to work for me either. This is not good. My Tuve is not good. I did get Drake's treasure, but like most of her other stuff is like kind of mid, as you can see. I mean, maybe. Shotguns seem like they have a decent chance against Providence. I'll say that. I got a lot of skill materials. Let's level her up a little bit. Wait, let me double check something. Yeah. Wait, so if I didn't use Tuve here, who would I put in here? Maybe volume. Who do I have for my burst ones? Let's go back. Okay, so this team is just not. This is not a team. Okay. Oh, wouldn't let me. Whatever. All right. Okay, so for my burst one here, I'm using Siren, and then here I'm using Rouge, Leader. Okay, so for burst ones that I have left, I got D Killer Wife, Dorothy, and Volume. D Killer Wife, Dorothy, and Volume. I kind of want to put Volume on here, but then she's kind of like a Nombo with Bunny Soda. It's just my Tuve is like, she's like literally nothing. Oh, I do have her skills at 4, but yeah, like this is like she's got like no equipment. You see clears of people doing Snow White sustainless, but you have no clue how it's done because you haven't seen a video of it. I mean, I'm sure that's totally possible. You just have to have a lot of investment in your Miranda and Snow White. Yeah, I believe that. It's kind of an awkward team for me, to be honest. You know, I might I'm thinking I'm gonna not use the schoolgirls here, and I'll use the schoolgirls on whatever my other team ends up being. Dr. O says you use bunnies on your shotgun team. Okay, yeah. So, bro, we're in the same line of thinking here. I'm thinking we're gonna put bunnies with this because I just took the schoolgirls out. So we'll go Blanc and Noir. And then I feel like maybe I just do volume anyway. Even though she's kind of a nombo with soda. I think we just do this. And then if I'm... Let's see, where would Grave go, though? Let me see here really quick. Oh, maybe I put Grave... Does Grave suck here? What would Grave do here? I mean... Do you have a machine gun? I could put Grave here. I mean, I know it's like... It kind of doesn't make sense. But I think we put Grave on the other team. Just because of my lack of Rosanna investment. Let's just put Senti in there so it'll let me save this. Let's put Grave in here. She is still going to kind of combo with Mihara. I wonder, do I even want to be bursting with Helm, though? I feel like I don't really want to burst with Helm. At least not first. This solar raid seems like one that you just need to either be prepared to tank its attacks or heal. I mean, a lot of them seem like you can dodge, actually. Done a run with 0 sustain for Snow White Squad. Just have to know mechanics, take advantage of it. Yeah. Yeah, good job, Kikro. Okay. So, what do I have left? I know I'm doing schoolgirls. So let's get them in here really quick. I'm probably D-Killer Wife. Yeah, I should off-burst Helm. Yeah, I think I probably will. Okay, so what else have I not used yet? What else is... Let's save that really quick. Still not, like, super happy with this team, to be honest. And I feel like, yeah, let's just swap that right now while I'm thinking about it. Like, maybe I want some kind of healing on this team. Just so I can turn my brain off a little bit. Really surprised that I struggled. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. Well, I know why this was a dumb setup. So this has to be played on manual, and I was playing on auto. With Red Hood right here, that completely, like, fucked that up. No wonder that team struggled on that first run. Yeah, okay. I see what happened. Because of the positioning. Thing is, you want her next to Rouge, though. Maybe I just don't like this team setup. That way I could put Red Hood with Decoy Wife anyway, if I change this. We could put Snow White here just for shits and giggles. Maybe we do that. So now we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like that, to be honest. I mean, my Snow White is super strong, even though this isn't really, like, really an ideal setup for her. Whatever, we're having fun. Okay, so go back to Team 1. So now we can drop in a Red Hood, and I just need one more. I could use Maxwell. I could use Quincy. Does Maxwell just make sense here? I just realized we're not even utilizing Modernia. Okay, so what if we did this? Take Maxwell off, put Modernia on here. Oh no, Modernia is not good here. Okay. I want to take Ludmilla off of here, put Modernia here. So now Modernia is not going to burst. And now we'll put Ludmilla over here. Or we just put Quincy. My Quincy's kind of stronger. Maybe we try this. Okay. Maybe we just, like, fucked up everything. Or maybe this will be better. So, let's give it a try. You didn't use Modernia in this raid. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can see why you wouldn't. I can see why you wouldn't. Okay, let's just restart this because immediately I missed the dodge on the punch. It's not a good way to start. Disarm. Now, what I don't know is in some of these cases, maybe I should be delaying hitting the glowing parts just to, like, ooh, what did I do? Oh, I've fucked up my positioning again. Why did I put Red Hood there? I didn't even have her there originally. That was dumb. Okay. Well. You have Tia Naga, though. Should be able to survive the punches. It's probably true. Probably true. Okay. Oops, I needed to hit quit. That's not what I meant to do. It's all gone wrong. Okay, quit. Okay, so changing where Red Hood is at. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. We should be fine this time. Let's go. No, you don't want to delay them because stunning him opens up his core. All right. Cool. So I mean, we just go the easy way then. Yeah, look at those beautiful core hits. Red Hood likes that. I wonder if using Tia here is really, like, worth it. Oh, I missed the arm. I missed the arm. It's okay. We're healing. We have enough heals on this squad that it doesn't matter. We can afford to be a little bit sloppy. But it's that right arm cannon that, like, catches me off guard sometimes. Okay, it's big Wang time. Good, good. Stop that nonsense. So, Grimjaw, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we can ignore those missiles. There we go. Finally stop that gun. I paid attention. All right, a little sloppy, but that's okay. And this was the team that replaced the team that died in like the first 30 seconds. So I'd say that's a big improvement. All right, one team down. All right, we're gonna save this one for last because we just know that's the easy one. But let's try this one. This one's a little scruffy. I'm not super into this team, if I'm being honest. We'll try it though. We'll try it. Malk says that was cleaner than his initial run. All right. Go. Stop the arm. Oof, we just took a lot of damage. And Modernity went down. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of worried that we really need some heals on this. I may not be able to ignore those missiles. I probably have to shoot the missiles. Oof, even those lasers almost killed me. Did we not stop that? What? Okay, I'm gonna restart. How did I miss that? I swear. Okay. If you control Modernity, you can probably take out the missiles? Yeah. we go. Modernia reloads right as he slumps over to show the core. She. It's not a he. Why do I keep saying he? Good, good, good. Oof, that was quick. I missed the gun. I missed the gun. Dang, Snow White shot right after the core went away. That's unfortunate. So the key to getting a lot of damage with any team with Snow White would be to make sure you're hitting that vulnerable core with her burst. Dude, Modernia is reloading way too often for my liking. Oh, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Got to restart. Here we go. Got the arm. So yeah, if I was really trying for a high score here, I would need to make sure I was timing my burst for Snow White when the core is exposed. Otherwise, you're just like giving away damage there, right? Additionally, I would be using a Treasure Miranda, but that's not an option. Ooh. Missed that gun again. Missed that gun. The reload right as the missiles come out. That's like the second time that's happened to me. Alright, here come the wings. Oh my god, the reload! The reload is brutal! Oh no, I missed a wing. I'm not gonna make it again. I'm not gonna make it again. Ugh, okay. So I have to make sure I'm not reloading when he does the phase change, because that just like completely cooks me. There's no way I'm able to like shoot them all down if I've spent 5 seconds reloading. So yeah. There we go. Now we got the core shot with Snow White. The journey is hanging on by a thread. Good, good, good. Stop the gun. I should have waited there. I should have waited there. Oh, no, we did get the core shot. We did get the core shot. Okay. Okay, we're going to reload right here. There we go. Now we can hit the parts. Oh my god, I'm trying to hit the parts. Motherfucker is moving. There we go. All right. Oh no, there's still one wing. One wing. Oh my god. I thought I destroyed them all. I almost missed that. All right, all right, all right. It's all good. Juke myself out. Go. Nice, nice. Got another shot from Snow White. Yeah, you're not getting me with that gun anymore, bro. Okay, okay. Cool. We got there. That clutch stun on him from the air phase. Dude, I almost, like, not seeing that wing still had a little bit of health left. Almost ended it. Alright. Kind of had to, like, you know, get into the groove of the patterns. Sidewinder just ran a full electric team with Cinderella. Nice. Yeah, you don't really need any specific elements. So that's, like, kind of the standard pattern that we've seen is that, like, every raid boss gets an elemental shield where you need to counter it with its elemental weakness. But that's not really the case here, which is honestly refreshing. And the way that they're doing the glowing parts rather than the red circles, I love it. I love it. Okay. So we got 3 more teams. This is... We got Raven. I don't know. Let's see. I think this team will be okay. I think this team will be okay. Hopefully the heals from Helm are enough to not really worry about bursting with her. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we're going to be doing this from Miranda's POV. Got the gun. There we go. I know she always opens with the gun, so got to be ready for that, that right hook. Oh, Raven died. We may have to burst with Helm. We may have to burst with Helm. Dude, Raven is hanging on for dear life. Slowly getting healed by Helm, but... Dude, he loves targeting Raven. She. Why do I keep calling it he? Okay, I may need to burst with Helm. I think I just have to burst with Helm. Mihara does really well off burst anyway. Alright, unfortunately this is a real run, so I have to quit the app. We'll get back in a second. One moment. Because I need to reposition to burst with Helm. Because Raven is just taking it to the face, like, immediately. How are you guys doing? Has anybody done a really good score for this raid? Any rankers? Destiny Child? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened? How did we start talking about Destiny Child? I mean, I'm down for a Destiny Child anytime. Alright, alright. Let's get back at it. I might... You know what? Because Raven just immediately takes, like, hella damage... Let's actually burst with Helm first, so that we can, like, heal back up and be healthy. Kikro did almost 11 billion at 2.44% in global. Nice. Well, we're super healthy because we just bursted with Helm, so no worries about taking damage at all. Still got a duck for his punching, though. Yo, Grave is too effective. Even with only one MG on this squad, the burst charge with Grave is so insane, I had to wait for a second with Leader there. Bob got 7.3 billion. Okay, okay. Get out of here. Not gonna shoot me. I'll give you a secret, guys. Spoiler alert. It's not Lily controlling the mech. Sidewinder apparently hit 14.9 billion. Dang, that's a beefy number. Go. Much easier to destroy those wings with this squad. Bro, I shot the gun. I totally shot the gun. Okay, alright. Whatever. Ooh, Raven just took a lot of damage there. There we go. There we go. Duck. Punch back. Duck. Punch back. Dr. Eagle's got 14.9 billion. Oh no, you said that's a good score. Oh, okay, okay, okay. You're just complimenting Sidewinder. Okay, 3.2 with that team? Sure. It kind of feels really bad bursting with Helm, but we needed to. I don't like it, but Raven was just getting pummeled. Great damage from Raven, though. Great damage. Kicker says, don't have PCs, so you're missing out on a lot of damage. Bro, I feel you. You guys know I was a strictly mobile gamer for almost my entire streaming career. Just recently been pampered by a PC. That said, the new update where you know, you have the minimum firing rounds definitely helps a lot. It doesn't completely make up for the disadvantage of being on mobile, but it does help a lot. Okay, so now we got 2 teams left. This is not a super, I don't know, do I even need Drake in here? Like, at this point, this isn't even really a shotgun team. Like, do I need Drake? I mean, like, Drake is solid. You know, I have her treasure. But, like, I haven't invested in her skills. I think they're all level 4. I don't know, is there something better I could do here? Summer and East doesn't work. I could do Maxwell. I could do Maxwell. Does Maxwell just make more sense here? I wonder if... Or maybe, honestly... It's kind of weird, but maybe I just put, like, Black Shadow Scarlet in there instead. Drake slaps. I mean, my Drake probably doesn't slap. Maid Privity is more invested than my Drake. But I feel like maybe I just put in Black Shadow Scarlet for just some generic damage. WBB coming in with the secret tips. Use Tuve. Seriously though, he says mine isn't built and you still did 1.7 billion. I mean, when you say yours wasn't built, do you have no levels or equipment on her? Or do you just mean that she's not optimized? Because my Tuve isn't doing a whole lot here. Just saying. Grimjaw agrees with WBB. I mean, so if I'm doing that, I'm committing to using 2 units that aren't really built with, like, both Drake and Tuve. I'm not sure. Like, in theory, yeah, this is better. But I don't know if that works for me. Like, I feel like maybe this is just better. No, it's not level 7 Grimjaw. No, she has no investment. She has no investment. Yeah, you're at 777. Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah, that's not gonna be worth it for me. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. Maxwell still feels a little goofy to me. Maybe we just use Alice, actually. Maybe we just put in Alice. Fuck it, we're going with this. Have I tried Treasure Laplace? Quite effective. Let me see if I can answer that question for you, Kikro. Yeah. All right, let's quit stalling. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we stopped the gun. Do we not stop that? What happened? Let's retry. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know why I didn't stop it. My Laplace is a bum under a bridge. Yeah, that's a good description. It's pretty accurate. Let's just say Laplace has never been on my list of priorities. She wasn't exactly a unit I was a fan of. There we go, there we go. I don't know how I missed that the first time. I didn't have to show you. Could have just told you. I was making a point. Yeah, that's right. This is the shotgun team we have at home. Shoot your feet. Alright, what I'm kind of scared of is this right here. I'm not sure how these wings are gonna go. It's not feeling super great, I'll tell you that. Oh my god, I need a full burst right now. Oh, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Ooh, we got there! That was very close. Somehow failed to stop that gun. Bro, I swear I hit that gun again. We've missed out on so much damage because I missed the gun twice. There's could have been so many core hits that didn't happen, but I just missed it twice. Alright, 9.47. Not the greatest. I think that was the first one that like failed to get over $1 billion, but that was a skill issue. My problems with this team was 100% a skill issue, because again, if I had hit the gun in time, he would have exposed the core twice, and I missed it. Grimjaw donated $20 with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, Grimjaw. I appreciate the support. You guys have all been awesome today. He says, please upgrade your applause. Heroes deserve better. Bro, I don't even have resources to upgrade Laplace, okay? Like, maybe that's like a put-on-the-shelf long-term project. Because Laplace, I don't have anything for Laplace. One day. But thank you again for the super chat. She, unfortunately, will not be able to be the hero of this raid. Can't you just eat the hits because you have Blanc? Maybe I could have, but sometimes I saw us get kind of low on damage. I didn't want to risk it. Now Sparks has to stop mid-solo raid, run to raise Laplace. No, I can't. I literally can't. I probably could not even overload one piece of gear with the resources that I have at the moment. Okay, last team. Wait, is this our last team? It is our last team. Okay. Yeah. Time for the best team to carry the score, for real. It's cleanup time with Eve. Enjoy the show. Bro, we already surpassed the total damage of the last team. That's crazy. But, you know, Eve. And Rappy. Realistically, it's Rappy, right? But, you know, I'm going to give the credit to Eve. Damn those jiggles. It's definitely a distraction. It's a test of true focus, we'll say that. Am I looking for the glowing gun, or am I looking at Eve? Alright, here we go. Phase 2. We got a burst right on time. Bro, we just melted that shit. Kind of wish we were doing more damage than we are, though. What's up, Warfly? Welcome to the stream. Doing some scruffed solo raid runs. Okay, we're improving on our score. We're doing better than we did the first time. Alright, 13.5 total. Dude, Eve on her own and Rappy on her own both did more than double the damage of the previous team. Alright, what's that give us? 1.63%. Okay, okay, okay. Pretty good for our first attempt. I will take it. So tomorrow, if I can, I'll try and do another run that's maybe a little cleaner. Maybe I'll try and tweak that last team, or second to last team, I guess, that I'm not really happy with, and make sure I do a run where I don't miss any of the guns, because I'm missing out on some of that core damage a few times. That was definitely not like the cleanest run I could do, but honestly, I can probably just leave it at this. I don't think there's any danger of me dropping out of the top 3%. But like I said, if I have time, we'll try and go for like a more clean run. Because, I mean, this was literally like first try, so we definitely could improve from here. Hopefully that was interesting, and maybe some of you guys learned something and kind of saw how I thought about my teams, and also how I was initially struggling and had to get used to the boss mechanics. So yeah, let's grab a pull if we can. Do I have a friendship pull? I don't, but we'll do a blue ticket. Okay, so like I said, we weren't gonna make it through all the dailies today. I wanted to focus on the solo raid. Also, we need to do Etheria. And there are some things that I want to do in there specifically. We're not going to do our dailies there as well. Good first run, says Grimjaw. Thank you, thank you. Sparks is going to forget to do the extra run tomorrow. Watch. It's more about like having the time. I don't know what my schedule looks like tomorrow. It might be crazy. But I will try it if I can. Orifly says, well, tired as hell. Was just stopping by to say hi. Good luck on the solo runs. Thanks, Orifly. Hope you get some rest. Before you leave, let's try and do this poll. Maybe we can hit something off the wish list. Yes, Bob. Because one attempt was not a real attempt. Because I realized I had the team set up. So I quit and just, like, burned the run. And then the first run was just me, like, seeing what the boss did. And I copied those other teams. It, like, wasn't, like, a real attempt. All right. Anyway. Come on. Gold Spark, guys. Gold Spark. Yes. What are we going to get? Oh, and you know what, Bob? That is a good point. So I cannot even try it again. Whatever. Like I said, not really worried about it. We'll stay in the top 3%. Because on reset, then the raid will be over. So we're all good. We're 1.6 will be more than good enough. Okay, so what am I hoping for here? I'm hoping for Snow White, obviously. Let's see if we can get her. No, we cannot. I kind of forgot I even had Bunny Alice on the wish list. Does that take me to anything cool? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, okay. It does take me to Max Limit Break. Okay, that's cool. So, I guess I can take her off the wish list now. I was like, when was the last time I even used Bunny Soda? Why do I have her on there? But it's because I want to complete all the Max Limit Breaks that I can. I guess we'll put Crust on the wish list. Cool. Dr. Joe says, yeah, you got a good enough score that you should stay in the top 3%. Yeah, I think so. I'd be shocked if in the next 12 hours I drop out of the top 3%. Okay. Who did I just pull? Bunny Soda. That's right, Bunny Soda. Where's she at? Max Limit Break Bunny Soda. That's stuffed carrot. Alright. Alright, Bunny Soda. Get rid of the whatchamacallit. Alright, alright, alright. It is Etheria time. Oops, have to close that. Dr. Yields needs to head to sleep. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Alright, have a good night, man. Alright, let me post this really quick. And I will post this over here. Streamlabs, where you go? Okay. So there are some things that I want to do in here specifically. This is like our day to not just go do dailies, no matter what game we're playing. Oh, what did I do? I was doing farming Nico Nana. Did we get anything good? How much you guys want to bet none of these have triple matrix effects? Shocking. No triple matrix effects. All right, well, we're just going to exit that battle. Let me show you where I'm at. So I have passed a few Inferno things. So for Grim Pursuit, I have only done Nico Nana. I feel like Sharon is close. Even Shadow Hoyon are both close. I don't know. I think I just need some more optimized gear, if I'm being honest. If we take a look at Threshold, I have cleared Doki Doki Inferno, and actually I'm clearing it at about a 50% win rate. It definitely could be worse. I'm trying to farm more of these like Swift Blade, Swift something, Swift Nut, whatever the heck it's called. I don't know. What is this called? Swift Raid. Swift Blade? Swift... what? I don't know. All right. Swift Raid. I'm trying to farm more of these, but the drop rate on these is so bad. So let's continuous battle this. And I'll show you what my team looks like for farming Inferno Doki Doki. Nothing really revolutionary here, as I'm sure you guys can see. I know a lot of people use Jada or Rahu. I use Rosa because she is very effective here as well. And she's my highly invested unit. I think everybody's using Kazuyo. I used to use Kraken. He did a good job, but Kazuyo has the elemental advantage, and I finally got her built, so I decided to go for her. And then, yeah, use Lily if you have Lily. So, right. I'll also show you, Terramaton is by far my hardest matchup. He's a bad matchup for my account. I was talking about it on Discord earlier. I don't have Shadow Sonya. I don't have Heinrich. So just like stripping his buffs, trying to do damage over time, like it is rough. And I don't have good enough gear, just like pop him with Didding in a few shots. So it's bad. Terramaton is tough. Aurora, I've not beat on Inferno, but I actually feel pretty close to being able to beat it on Inferno. Despite the fact that I only have 1 star on Hell 4. Inferno is not actually too bad. I think I'll probably be able to clear this pretty soon. So I'll show you what my units are looking like now, what kind of progress I've made. I've shifted my build for Hellkit. I'm not sure I'm 100% happy with it, but I'm trying something different. So I was running Onslaught and Harvest because Hellkit can actually be a pretty effective DPS if he's built like a DPS. And his skill 3, the big shield that he puts on that makes you immune to debuffs and just gives you a bunch of HP, scales off of his attack. So the higher attack stat you can give him, the better. But I decided to try going with Swift Rush on him. And unfortunately, I need this to be a 3 spot for Onslaught. So at the moment, it's not even finished. But I could put a 3 slot on there if I grabbed it from a different character. I wanted to use a Swift Rush because having him use his shield first is really good. And Hellkid has, I think he's like top 5 fastest characters for base speed in the game. So he has good base speed. So if you put Swift Rush on him, he can usually get out there to block the negative effects that people put on you, whether it's like Kazuo or Kloss. Although getting faster than Kloss is pretty hard. It depends on their build. Sometimes you can be faster than Kloss. But yeah, he's definitely good to get that shield out there. So I'm trying the Swift Rush on him. It's also just pretty good for like, Inferno fights where like you want turns more often. Lily, kind of not happy with her at the moment. I'm still trying to farm an Artisan with a 3rd Matrix effect. Have not gotten there yet because this game hates me. And I'm kind of using Strive because it's just like what I had on Artisan. I would actually prefer to be using, was it Bramble, I think it's called, for this one here. Kloss is fine. She's good. Oh, Linglo, on the prowess, have her maxed out skill 1 now. So Linglo was always effective. Linglo is that much more effective. And then I just have her other skills, like up to the point where I need to use lattices. But yeah, just finished her skill 1 yesterday, I want to say. I think it was yesterday. So yeah. Next person that's going to start getting lattices is finishing out Yelly, leveling up her skill 3. And maybe even Mia, which might sound weird, but Mia is on my Aurora team, and I'm kind of trying to see if I can use her on Terramaton. She does do good things. She can strip in theory, but it's not that reliable. She can also heal. She's got the elemental advantage against Terramaton. So in theory, she's good, but I need to 6-star her because Inferno is no joke. And we'll kind of see how she does at that point. And then I might invest in her skill 1 because her skill 1 is actually insane. Not only is it a good heal, the problem is that it's a big cooldown if you don't have it invested. But if you have it invested, it's down to a 4 turn cooldown, and it's a really big heal because it scales off of her HP, and you can build her with Wellspring. And then the even more kind of insane thing is that it reduces the cooldown of all your allies and their shells. Really OP. So it's a really strong skill. I think Mia doesn't get enough attention. That said, if I just had a better stripper like Heinrich for Terramaton, I'd probably just use him. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at the moment. If anybody in chat would like to do Phantom Theater, let me see. I'll put it in there. Here's the room code, guys. If anybody wants to join me in Phantom Theater, hit me up. If not, I'll just admit some randoms. I know it's getting late for a lot of you guys. This is later than I normally stream. So I don't know how many people are actually going to be up wanting to do this at the moment. I can see if I can invite some people from the union. I don't know if anybody's online. We got applicants. All right, whoop. Lunar got in here. Okay, cool. Okay, so what's my main team over here? Is this what I want to do? Probably. Yeah, okay. And then co-op. Oh, okay. Oh, they already added all these units. Oh, okay, okay. I guess I'll just add my Hell Kid. Cool. Anytime, Lunar. Anytime. Kikro says it's 10 p.m. for him. Kind of late. Dude. Fangor watches my stream all the time when it's like 3 a.m. So, just saying. Hey. All right, here we go. I don't know what kind of score we're going to be able to get here. It's always more interesting to watch the co-op team. I want to watch it because usually the co-op team is like the one that struggles the most. So let's just see how it does. Nice. Hopefully Lunar's Yelly is super built. Ooh, we got a nice big chain right there. Let's use the room chat. See how strong Lunar's Yelly is. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Fangor's a night owl. Dude, Fangor is a night owl. Ooh, that was a lot more damage. Dang. Dude, if only Linglo could have gotten off her heal one turn sooner, then Hellkid wouldn't have gone down. Unfortunate. Oh no, Lunar's team is dead. Lunar's team is completely dead. Let's check in on mine. All right, we're going strong over here still. Ooh, the co-op team is starting to struggle. The co-op team. Oh no, Linglo. Linglo versus this hack guard on her own. Linglo is dead now. She's gone. She's no longer with us. Alright, so it's just me. It's just me. We got just my team. Thanks, Lunar, for nothing. No. Nightmare is tough. Nightmare is really tough. You have to have a pretty strong carry to get SS. Usually if I just go in with like a random or whatever, I'll get an S. We'll see if we can reach the S this time. Only one team left and we're not even halfway through A. Is not looking super great. Dude, the stuns are what's like doing us in, to be honest. Rose is down. Ooh. Linglo's down. This is the beginning of the end, guys. Literally, we just spent our entire last turn just being stunned. Alright, alright, alright. We got the A, whatever, that's fine. I'm not going to stress about it right now. Thank you for the help, Lunar. Okay. How are we doing over here? 1 win, 0 defeats. Cool. Ooh, we got a triple Swift Rush with crit damage. That's kind of nice. That's pretty good. Okay. So let's do a quick check-in on my union. Oh. Grab our dance party rewards first. Dance party. Can I buy something in the shop? I want to save for this. hopefully I can get that before it ends. Okay, so quick check-in with the Union. Where are we at for a layout phase? We're gonna have a tea party, guys. We are fighting the tea party. Okay. So far, we're on a 100% win streak. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, the opponents keep getting harder and harder. Our last one was legit. Okay, we still have a lot of spaces that have not been filled out yet. That's okay. We have a whole nother day to do this. If you guys are watching right now and you're in my union, don't forget, check the spreadsheet. You still have your same assignments. I'll do another reminder tomorrow morning. People get in there, though. There's only been, like, a couple times when I've had to, like, send a DM to somebody and be like, yo, are you gonna do something? Okay, we're gonna save here. We don't need to spend on anything more right there. Okay, so now what we really want to do is Ethernet rally and see how much further we can get here on stream. So, we got one more fight before we can start the boss rounds. Anybody in chat completely cleared Ethernet rally? I got blocked by last time because I just had no light or green DPS at that time. Like now I have Yelly, right? So I'm in much better shape for that situation. But had to fight Sharon with a light and green team and just had no DPS, so just never got past it. I cleared the rest of them as far as I could, but kind of got stuck there in the last round. But we'll see if we can get like a full clear or close to a full clear this time. We're already on the second grid, so we passed the whole initial round. All right, that was our warm-up. Oh, you know what? You guys have like no sound, huh? I forget that on Etheria I've always turned the audio way down. Let's bring that back up a bit. Let me know if the sound is too like overpowering, but there we go. Okay, so now I just have to fight the like boss to move on for each of these. So let's start with Leanne over here. Is this the team that I want? Probably. Do I even? I don't think I need any of the shadow walkers, as they're called. We'll just go in like this. Is that way too loud? Is it like a little too loud? Turn it down slightly. Okay, so I've never fought this like level of boss before on Ethernet Rally, so I don't even know if this is difficult. So far, things are looking okay. They're pretty tanky, I will give them that. Only a chain of 3 from Yelly. Volume is fine, thanks for that feedback. Nice, we got the stun. So kind of my next goal, besides getting Swift Raid, which I need to keep grinding, keep farming Infernal Doki Doki over and over and over. I have 2 pieces of it. Unfortunately, they don't have stat lines that I like. But anyway, my number 1 goal is to get more Swift Raid, I guess. But other than getting Swift Raid, is I want to start building Bloodbath. I hope I have the name right. Is it Bloodbath? Let me double check this. Is it Bloodbath that is the effect resist one? That's Bramble. Bloodbath, yes. Okay, that is the one that I'm thinking of. So you'll get effect resist up 18%. And when total damage exceeds 20% of max HP, you reduce that excess damage by 55%. So it'll make you like super tanky and less likely to get, you know, put to sleep right away on turn 1. So Bloodbath is a set that I just haven't been able to prioritize building because I've, you know, been trying to get like Fury and Swift Raid and like just, you know, the main ones that really make a big difference for like your main DPS and like things like that. But now I'm to the point where I think I want to start building Bloodbath. And I think it will pay off quite a bit in like United Front. So, you know, as we start getting those more difficult opponents, I think I'm going to want some Bloodbath on my defense team. Even Bulwark, potentially, but I think Bloodbath is a higher priority. Because I think Bulwark, although it gives you complete immunity on the first turn, like, then you're done, right? And so I think in some situations that's going to be better, but I think Bloodbath has more utility. And so that's why I want to build it first. And I think it will still probably be quite good in PvP. But it's just not something that's going to be like your top priority, right? Like if you're still trying to get better like Fury or Momentum or Swift Rush, you know, like those are like ones that are really going to be important. And good for both PvE and PvP. Alright, looks like we're starting to wrap this up finally. These are some tanky enemies. Dorothy over here keeps buffing. And welcome anybody new that just came in. Whether you are on Twitch or YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, who's our number 1 chatter for today? Number 1 chatter is Grimjaw. Rank 2 goes to Dr. Eagles, although he just went to bed. And rank 3 for YouTube chat is Malk. Shout out to our top 3 chatters on YouTube. Alright. Dude, is Hellkid kind of like Timu Sephiroth? he honestly, he's not like that much like Sephiroth, but he kind of gives me like Sephiroth vibes, but just, you know, not as cool. Okay, what am I using as a Shadow Walker here? Oh, I do have Heinrich. Is that what I want? Maybe instead of using Heinrich here, I just put on my own Kraken. I just go in like this. This is like, you know, there's a lot of ads here, so I feel like having Kraken might be the move. And they're all, you know, red element, so even more power to Kraken. Top 3? Wait, what's top 3? Top 3 in chat? Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, right? Dude, this team is definitely better than the other team. I mean, the fact that we have Rosa on this team definitely increases our DPS a lot in this fight. I still have kind of a scuffed shell on Ling Lo. You'll notice she still has a yellow shell. It's the squid girl. I have not gotten a Phoenix. I did briefly have a Gigabyte on her, but I don't remember who I gave it to. And I think having... Like, the squid is basically the same as the Phoenix. It's just slightly less. The Phoenix is certainly an upgrade, but building a shell is a huge investment, right? And I had the squid on her from, like, way back in the day. But you get the same effects. So instead of like, I think instead of healing effectiveness up 30%, it gives you up 25%. And instead of giving a heal over time for 2 turns, it gives a heal over time for 1 turn. So definitely not as good, but it's like kind of doing the same thing. So eventually she'll get a Phoenix. It's not even called a Phoenix. I don't remember what it's called, but okay. What do I want to add here? I think we go with this, right? Dude, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, how did the Doki Doki... Oh, we got one. We actually got another Swift Raid. Ooh, and it's a crit rate one. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. That's actually kind of huge. Okay, hold up. What does that do for Diding? So I have... This is one of the very few... This is the only built triple matrix effect that I have for a shell. And then I have some other ones that are kind of garbage. But so I've got this on Diding because I'm trying to beat friggin' Teramaton. So HP bonus obviously is doing no good here. Yes, okay. I'm going to swap this. So, crit rate is going to be huge. And attack. I really wish this was attack bonus. It's flat attack, though. But, okay. All right. So, crit rate. Obviously getting crits with... what is our current crit rate sitting at? Let me see. So, crit rate is at 50% right now. So, we're going to go way up for Diding here when we switch this. So crit rate, let's upgrade. I really hope we get, can we get speed? Please let that last find be speed. I'm gonna level this either way, to be honest, because farming the Swift Raid takes so long. I'm gonna level it anyway. I'm gonna get use out of it until I find an ideal one. So defense. Why? XD, you just really want to torture us. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. It's all good. It's not super painful. I keep convincing myself. Effect accuracy? Ugh, that's not good either. Oh my god, we just doubled down on effect accuracy. The substats on this are trash. I mean, crit rate is good, but the substats on this... Okay, at least we leveled attack bonus on the last one. Oof. Okay. So our crit rate is now 84%. That is just massively better. So much better. Okay. So this will help us in the Inferno Teramaton. The problem is really that I need either pull Heinrich or level up Mia more. Which is the A plan, because who knows when the heck I'm ever going to pull Heinrich, right? Or I could pull Summer Sonya, Shadow Sonya, and then that might be a game changer too. But again, that's like a totally different squad, And the chances of that happening are like super low, right? So, let's go. Let's just try, just to give you an idea of like this is such a massive struggle. Just to give you an idea of where I'm at with trying to fight Inferno Terramaton. We'll do one fight. It's brutal. It is brutal. Again, Mia needs to be leveled more. I have no business bringing in a level 45 Mia into this Terramaton fight. But this is kind of the squad that I've been using. Kloss, I think, might be better than Freya. I've tried both. The problem is I can't strip him reliably enough. And so then Kloss has nothing to do. Like, if I don't end up getting the strip, then, like, Kloss is useless. I've also tried Hellkid in my 5th slot. He helps, but ultimately, since he doesn't have to worry about, like, blocking debuffs, really, his shield does not provide enough durability on Inferno to really make him worth it, is what I've found. With my build, anyway. So immediately he goes and just, like, kicks the crap out of us. Mia gets saved by Valerian, and we're already in terrible shape, right? Like, how do I even survive this? This is why I need to level up Mia. Okay, so we're going to buff Didding, because what other choice do we have here, right? Unfortunately, he targets the arm. But let's see what we can do against the body. Not a lot. Not a lot, guys. It's kind of bad. So go for a big heal. Unfortunately, that means I cannot dispel Terramaton. But if I don't heal, then we just die, right? And then I'm going to put invincibility on Mia. And then hope we don't get completely wrecked again. There we go. We do not have a chance in hell. Alright, let's AoE his ass. That just did like no damage. Okay, so now hopefully we can do some more damage with Didding. Alright, we got the crit. Triple crit, but like, yeah. We can dispel. We'll try and dispel. Okay, we landed the dispel. Would have been great if that happened before Didding. Mia goes down, and now we just start the cycle of dying, because anytime a unit dies in Terramaton, he gets an extra turn. So yeah, we're cooked at this point. This is literally the hardest boss for me, with the possible exception of Rango. Because he's just like the most powerful boss in the game, right? But every other boss is easier. Terramaton is an absolute brutal fight for my account. I think I don't have the tools. I don't have like perfectly optimized gear, and I don't have a dot team. We'll try it again once I have more investment into Mia. That's the best I can hope for at the moment. So we'll go back to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to farm some health for... We'll do continuous battle. Because I do want to get another triple onslaught that has attack bonus for Hellkid on the right-hand side. Because he's running with suboptimal stuff at the moment. We'll put Kloss in for this scenario. Alright. So, back to Ethernet Rally. Time to fight Rahu. This should probably be a pretty good team against Rahu. I don't foresee this really being a problem. We do need to make sure that we target the Sonya first. Get rid of her, otherwise she's going to just revive people forever. Thankfully, we resisted the sleep. I don't know what that attack was from the guys in the end. These enemies are so tanky. Yelly did hardly anything there. That was crazy. Yeah, this one's gonna be a long one. You'll notice, even though I said that Mia has a really long cooldown, it's 5 turns for her skill 3. I am trying to cheat that because I have Time Wave on her as well as Halloween. So any way I can possibly reduce the cooldown, I'm going for it. And I think those are really good things to stack, by the way. If you go for Time Wave, I would try and always pair that with Halloween. Because it can be pretty crazy. Particularly, I've done a team where I used Mia and... I don't remember. But I had 2 Halloweens, 2 Time Waves. Oh, I think it was just with Freya. And we were reducing skills like crazy. Especially because Mia's own skill also reduces skill. So, between the 2 Time Waves and the 2 Halloweens, and then Mia's skill 3, like, we were able to, like, really chain a bunch of skill 3s over and over again from, like, the whole team. Of course, that doesn't work in every scenario. Like, if you're fighting a, you know, boss that has, like, elemental damage or whatever, then that's going to be a problem. I like how that guy just shoots up randomly into the air, and then, like, it kind of maybe does damage to us. I still need to build my Rahu. The game was trying to tell me to build Rahu, since I have him on, like, Prowess 2, I think. And I fully intended to use him as, like, my Doki Doki farmer. But when I realized that Rosa was actually super effective in it too, I was like, well, I don't really need to build Rahu then. But he is somebody that I think is a useful unit that I do eventually want to have on my list of usable units. Particularly in, like, real-time arena. Because by the time, like, 3 units are banned, because you got your 2 pre-bans, and you have your, like, post-ban, like, you gotta have options. And Rahu can be pretty good anyway, just because he's so tanky. It's kind of a double threat. But again, resources are very limited, so I gotta carefully pick and choose. I haven't decided what I want to do with the 2 new units. That video has done really well, by the way, so shout out to everybody who's watched that video, where I kind of talk about why I'm not excited for them. If you haven't watched it already, check it out. But I don't know, they have useful kits. They have useful kits. I don't think either of them are, like, must pulls. But they do look good, and so I'm thinking I may pull for one of them and just keep them. Just while at least they have a rate up banner. But I definitely won't be building them anytime soon. And the thing about that is, like, inevitably there's power creep, right? So my concern is, like, well, if I pull these units, and it's like, well, I don't have perfect lattices, so I can't build them. Like, at what point then should I just not have pulled them? Because now, like, a better unit has appeared, you know? So that does worry me a little bit. I don't think that's going to happen super soon, but you never know. All right, so I could use the Shadow Walker Messiah. Or I could just use my own Kazuyo. Maybe we do that. Because if I can just control them more, then like maybe the fight will go quicker that way. Although, I mean, Messiah's kind of buff. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go in like this. Nice. Just put the entire team to sleep, and now I can hit them with the AoE. I just realized I should have been targeting Sonya. Oh my god. That was kind of a... That's going to make this take longer. They started naturally attacking Kazuyo, and I didn't even think about it. But we got to get rid of Sonya, otherwise she'll revive. Nice, we got the 5 sleep. I feel like I get pretty unlucky with my Yelly. The most I've seen, and again, you know, with like background farming, there's probably things happening that I haven't actually seen, but the most I've seen my Yelly get is a 4 chain, and usually I'm only getting 2 or 3, which is unfortunate. Because I've definitely seen some people get like a chain of 6. Alright, Sonya's down. Now we can target their Kazuyo and then like let them do whatever they want. Okay. Now it's pretty much just clean up at this point. I also want to try doing a like offensive like DPS Freya build at some point. I feel like for PvE, having her on Swift Rush Time Wave is just so good. She's just such a good support that way. But in PvP, she can be pretty scary because she's naturally very fast. And then if you put like a good offensive gear set on her, she can do surprisingly a lot of damage and really catch some people off guard. So it is something that I want to try at some point.
覚めこそ恵みなのよ。違反行為は全て取り締まる。それ。たまには白チュームに浸るのも悪くないでしょ。やっはっ。砕かれた夢が叫んでいる。一緒に耳を傾けて。美しい勝利ね。
All right. Rahu down. And yes, we get more of these. Thank you. No lattice fragments, but hey. Got some tickets. That's cool too, I guess. All right. We did not... we didn't get a single triple onslaught. That's so annoying. Did we get anything good for Kenai? HP. No speed. Alright. Trash. Let's play it again. Okay. Collect some quest rewards. And I think it's getting pretty late, guys. I think we're gonna have to wrap it up here. Those fights were too tanky to make a lot of quick progress. I was hoping to push through some more of that here on stream, but you need to get some rest. Thanks for hanging out for a late night stream, everybody. I appreciate it. If you were new and came through, welcome. Consider giving me a sub. I normally stream a bit earlier in the day, both Nikke and Etheria. But yeah, hope your guys' solo raid scores stand for Nikke. And if you're in my union for Etheria, don't forget to place your units for United Front so we can get our 4th win in a row. And you guys are awesome. Thanks for all the support. A lot of renewed subscriptions, super chat. You guys are awesome as usual. All right. I hope you guys have a good night, good morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is, wherever you guys are at in the world. I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.